Today on the channel, a mystery box unboxing. No idea what's in here. Let's find out together. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another unboxing and review. But today we've got something entirely different. Don't know where this one is exactly going, but I have a mystery package that was sent to me by loyal viewer, my old buddy Sambro. Check out Sambro, follow him on Instagram, of course. Long-time supporter of the channel. I think he was here from the first video, actually. So Sambro, I appreciate it. And he said, hey, I want to send you something. As you guys know, my address is in the comments down below. If you guys want to send me something to unbox, whatever, I'm here for it all day long. But he said, I want to send you something as a surprise. As Sambro, if you guys follow him already, or you don't know, or you do know, he's a huge Triple H fan. He loves himself some Triple H, Motorhead, you know, all that good stuff. And he said he had some extras, and he said he had two figures that I think he didn't think I had. Who knows? We'll find out. I have no idea what's in here. And he said it'd be funny if you unbox these on the channel and gave your thoughts. And I figured I'm going to go one step further. I'm going to unbox them live, or as live as it gets on YouTube. But I'm going to unbox them, give my first impressions, do all that kind of stuff, and we'll see where it goes. See what I know about this. I might have never seen these figures in my life, so it'll be very interesting to find out. So without further ado, let's bust this out of the package. Let's see what's going on here. I'm trying to find the best way to get in on this. Let's see. Let's see. I'm going to unbox it. Got the old knife out. We'll see how we get this here. Maybe. No. It's a surprise unboxing. You gotta be smarter than the box, as they say out there. All right, now we're getting down to it. What could this be here? Well, maybe. All right. All right, time to unbox it. Let's see. I'm going to close my eyes, and I'm going to show you guys first. All right, it feels... Okay, it feels like an action figure. Bone Cruncher, maybe? Marvel Toy Biz? No, it wouldn't be Marvel Toy Biz. He was never in WCW, so I'm guessing Bone Cruncher. Nope, a Flexum. Oh, okay, so I'm aware of Flexum, so we'll get to it. Let's see what the other one is here. We'll get to it. We'll go through like we normally do these unboxings. So this is the last one. What could it be? You guys saw it before I did. I do not know what this is. Maybe I do. I'm sure I will when I see it. Make sure nothing else is here. Okay. All right. What is it? Oh, okay. And I know these as well. All right. Okay. This is going to be interesting here. I think that's it. That is it. There it is. Thank you, Sambro. Let's dig into these, as we've never unboxed these two type of figures in my life on the channel, but I have owned some of these back in the day, so strangely enough. But we got the Flexums. Okay, Flexums. Completely posable Flexums. So there it is. Looking only like a Flexum could look. Very, very interesting here. These are from 2002, many, many moons ago. Almost 20 years old at this point. And now, I believe Hulk Hogan, maybe I'm getting him confused here. Let's see the back of this one. I could be wrong, but I think I had an RVD and a Kurt Angle Flexum. Or maybe a Kurt Angle, one of these. I don't know. I've had one of these in the past, so very, very interesting here. But there's the Flexum there. A little old school Jakks Pacific stuff. Now, I always talk about it on the channel a lot about Jakks. We're all collecting AEW Unrivaled, Unmatched figures. Think of Jakks. Think of Jakks back in the day. They had lots of stuff like this. You always thought about the Ruthless Aggression, the Adrenaline, Treacherous Trios exclusives, but they had a lot of subsets throughout the years. And I do think AEW will do some things like this in the future. Trying to get that kids market out there, but these Flexums were very interesting. I remember when they came out back in 2002, I remember saying, yeah, not for me. Not really for me, but as one does that collects a lot of figures over the years, you do come across some of these things in lots you buy and stuff like that. So I've definitely had these before, but they are very, very interesting, and I could see why Sambro would need all these. If you're going to be a Triple H completist, you need the great stuff, the tippy-top stuff, some of the beautiful Mattels and stuff, but then you need stuff like this. I don't want to call it hot garbage. Maybe when we get into it, I'll see what I ended up throwing my RVD and my Kurt Angle away because the plastic like deformed over time and kind of ripped and tore, and stuff like that. But there's Triple H there. On the back of the package, Flexums. There it is. So we got the cross sell. Jax always did an amazing job on these cross sells. Let me get that light off there. You got UPCs, you got title belts, you got those motorcycles. Gotta love those motorcycles. We got some more Flexums going on. And then you got the ring, of course, looking only like a ring could look. And what's it say on the back here? Get them and get out. Flexums. Rock, Chris Jericho, Hollywood Hogan, Triple H, Edge, Kurt Angle. Yeah, okay. I thought I had a Kurt Angle of this one. So there you go. I did have that. And like I said, the plastic kind of deteriorated over time. So I'm not sure, once you take these out of the plastic, if they just kind of fall apart. If you guys go way back to heavy metal collecting, there was like those Jack in the Box. There was an Alice Cooper, an Iron Maiden, Ozzy, Bark at the Moon. Those things, I have one in the box. It's perfect. It's pristine. I took one out of the box. I bought two at the time. This is 25 years ago, 20 years ago, whatever it was. That plastic, much akin to this, has degraded over time, and it's basically fallen apart. I should probably just throw it away at this point. But I think these are the same kind of thing. Once you get them out of the package, they start degrading. And I think that's what happens. So we'll see. Let's unbox it, though. This is going to be interesting. Stuff like this is always interesting to me. Just the business hat-wise. See you later. Putting your business hat on, you got to think, yeah, okay, we got the collectors here with our classic superstars, our Ruthless Aggression. We got kids with Ruthless Aggression. How do we get even smaller kids? How do we get kids that are not even, 8, 9 years old yet? And that's what they did. They used things like this, as kids love this kind of stuff. There's a little Triple H in the plastic prison. Now, I always thought they did a good job making him look like the character. See you later. This looked like Triple H. You take this head off somebody, you say, yep, that's Triple H. I know exactly who it is. And this is very much akin to a Bendham. And we all know the Bendhams. It is bigger than a Bendham. And honestly, I probably prefer this to a Bendham. The Bendham craze I never understood. This is just more of a moment in time type figure. Interesting with the skinnier legs. That was probably always my gripe with these. I wish the legs were a bit thicker out there. Of course, the waist could be a little bit thicker as well. But very, very funny figures for sure. But you can see little kids. These are for little kids, first graders out there. Their first introduction to wrestling figures. This is the perfect thing for them. They start playing with them. They get the moves down. They get understanding of the fig feds, how that stuff works. Then as they get a little bit older, they start transitioning into the typical traditional wrestling figures, and they're off to the races like a young Kyle. But I would have been down with this, and I guess some would say, hey, Kyle, your first collection was LJN. Not super far removed from this. This is obviously more posable, but it has that kind of rubbery feeling the LJNs have. So I don't hate on this at all. This is actually pretty good. Like I said, my biggest gripe with these is some of them deteriorating over time, and I'm sure everybody varies depending on your climate, where you live, stuff like that. But you guys know me. I like Triple H. He's not my favorite of all time like Sambro out there, but he's definitely one of my favorites. Anybody that reps Motorhead, brings Motorhead into wrestling, I'm here for it all day long. So I like this one. I like this Flexum Triple H. This is something I probably wouldn't be searching after. I'm not going to go down the road of completionist here, and it's never going to stand for me, is it? He's not going to stand. But it's something. It's a moment in time, and in Sambro's case, he definitely needs something like this. I think there's no doubt about it. If you're completing all the Triple H figures, you definitely need them, and he needed that Flexum, and I appreciate it. But now we turn our attention to this one. Now, what do they call these? Unlimited collections? I dare you touch it. That's an interesting theme right there. And these I remember breaking down as well, and I swear I had a Kurt Angle of this as well. Did they not make a Kurt Angle? It was either RVD or Kurt Angle. I had one or the other back and forth, and maybe it was RVD in this. I can't remember. These are very interesting. Posable upper body, realistic feeling skin. Because when you're playing with wrestling figures, you need that realistic skin. You want to be able to touch it. I want to feel like I'm feeling Triple H when I'm playing. That's what every kid asks out there. He's looking a lot like Kyle, young Kyle, circa 2001, 2, 3, 4. I used to love to wear the old leather coat with the denim over it. Because you know what Saxon told me many years ago. Denim and leather keep us all together. But it was you, yes you out there, that set our spirit free. If you guys know Saxon, you know what I'm talking about. But I used to rep that look all the time. Then Triple H started repping it. I said, man, all my buddies, I said, look at this, Triple H following in my footsteps. I had the facial hair like Lemmy and everything else, and he copied me. I like to say Triple H stole my look. He stole my look. I don't know. But there it is. There's the front. Very interesting. One gripe I always had with these are they were a little oversized. They were a little bit bigger than I wanted them to be, and I wasn't buying this line either, but that was the first thing that turned me off. I said, these are too big for what I'm looking for in action figures at the time. On the back, you got all kinds of promoting going on. Look at all that cross-selling. Jax was a master of the cross-sell. It is a lost art in this day and time. UPC's warnings down below. You're promoting rings. You're promoting title belts. You're promoting other more unlimited figures. You're also promoting Ruthless Aggression Series 2. Billy Kidman, Rico, Tommy Dreamer, Scott Steiner, Jamie Noble, Batista. Special assortment of Raw 10th anniversary figures. This was an interesting time where you had some Titantron figures going on. You had Ruthless Aggression style figures going on. You obviously had the Unlimited style figures. A real hodgepodge of different body styles. A little bit of everything for everybody out there. But let's get this Triple H out of the package. Let's see what's doing here. It's going to be an interesting one. It's been a long time since I touched one of these guys. They are totally unlimited. See you later. There it goes. Definitely a first for the channel and possibly a last, but I appreciate Sambro showing this stuff to me. Do not rotate the arms or waist over 180 degrees. Do not overforce the body to the front. I don't know if that'll show up. I think it's too out there, but maybe. Can I get it? I don't think so. It's crazy. It shows Triple H trying to put his legs under, or his head under his crotch, it looks like. Do not force pull the arms. Do not slip out the lower arm from the hand. A lot of rules here, a lot of rules, so I better hold those tight. He does come with elbow pads here. Very interesting. These are Ruthless Aggression style elbow pads, and this actually works for me. I am not going to put these on Triple H because these are the exact same as the Ruthless Aggression. And I actually needed 2 more elbow pads for a Rock figure, and I was missing one, and that's where these are going to go. So I'm going to use those for that. So getting a little bit of choose your own adventure out of this thing already. But there he is in the plastic prison. Man, these are weird. These are some weird figures. Very strange. Like a Flexum, but more regular. See you later. Yeah, this is the one I think I had the RVD in. I swear there was an RVD here. But these are so strange. I just remember being strange, and they feel stranger than I remember them. Because they have that skin, which is like real skin. Just really weird. And then the bottom, the legs almost feel, and they very well could be, the same Titantron molds, just giantized. The Titantron from below. And then you get the Flexum, and the joints in there feel really weird. You turn them, they do have a joint inside. It just feels very strange. And then the feel of the skin. Not the best Triple H head scan. I guess this is what he was dealing with or working with at the time, I guess. It always feels weird to me to see Triple H without facial hair during this era. Early Blue Bloods and like Greenwich Snob, I always felt he looked good without facial hair. But then after that, I felt like he needed the facial hair. I don't know, facial hair, it's an interesting thing. Head turns on this one, his head will turn. You just feel that crack and pop. I can see a lot of kids breaking these. Like, there's so many instructions right here. If you're giving this to too young of a kid out there, they're going to tear this skin. They're going to tear through all this stuff. It's going to be a mess. His arms do rotate, or his hands do, which is very interesting. But they say do not pull these apart, stuff like that. I could just see a little kid buying this and really going to town on it. But man, is this interesting and creepy at the same time? I mean, just the real feel skin, that's what it says. I don't know if it feels like real skin, but it just definitely doesn't feel like traditional plastic out there. And it is a giant figure, even bigger than the Flexum out there. But like I said, once again, hey, Sambro, you got a complete Triple H collection. You got to have things like this. And I would, if there was Ultimate Warrior versions of this stuff like this, I'd be picking it up. So I totally get it. I appreciate these because it's just kind of tongue-in-cheek. Funny as I don't think I would ever unbox these on the channel if Sambro didn't send them to me. So I appreciate that. Definitely interesting stuff. If I have to choose between the two, which one I like better, I'm going this one just because I like the look of Triple H better on this. And this makes more sense to me as a player than this one does. These always weirded me out. And hey, some things never change. You're going all the way back to these. So beautiful. Sambro, I appreciate you sending these on. If you like this video, hey, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. And if you want to send me something crazy, zany, hey, I'm here for it. You got my address in the comments down below, or I guess in the description down below, I should say. So if you got some kind of crazy surprise, hey, send it my way. We'll do it. We'll give you a shout out on the channel. But Sambro, thank you again. So for Triple H and his real feel skin, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.